Everyone, and welcome back to your favorite English podcast. I'm Mike.
And I'm Lucy. Today, we're going to dive into something we all use every day but rarely think about: the bed.
That's right, Lucy. Beds are so much more than just a place to sleep. They have a rich history, cultural significance, and even vocabulary tied to them.
Plus, we'll share some fun facts and teach you useful phrases and idioms involving beds. So, are you ready to get cozy? Let's get started.
Let's start with the basics. A bed is a piece of furniture used for sleeping or resting. It usually consists of a frame, a mattress, and sometimes pillows and blankets.
And there are so many types of beds. You've got single beds, double beds, bunk beds, sofa beds, and even water beds.
Not to mention fancy ones like four-poster beds or canopy beds.
Mike, what kind of bed do you have?
I've got a simple double bed with a memory foam mattress. It's super comfortable. What about you?
Mine's a queen-size bed with lots of fluffy pillows. I love it.
Did you know beds have been around for thousands of years? The oldest bed ever discovered is about 77,000 years old, made from plant material.
That's incredible. And in ancient Egypt, beds were considered a luxury. Pharaohs slept on elevated wooden beds with beautiful carvings.
Fast forward to medieval Europe, and beds became even more elaborate, often with curtains for privacy.
And today, we have everything from simple futons to high-tech beds that can adjust to your body shape. Let's learn some common bed-related vocabulary. Headboard. The part of the bed frame at the head of the bed. Example: I love the wooden headboard on my bed.
Mattress. The soft part you sleep on. Example: a good mattress can improve your sleep quality.
Pillow. A soft cushion for your head. Example: I sleep with 2 pillows.
Blanket. A thick cover to keep you warm. Example: I use a fluffy blanket in winter. Sheets. The fabric that covers the mattress. Example: don't forget to change your sheets regularly.
The beds are such an important part of life that they've made their way into the English language through idioms and expressions.
Let's share some examples. Make your bed and lie in it. This idiom means that you must accept the consequences of your actions, even if they lead to an uncomfortable or undesirable outcome. Essentially, it implies that once you've made a decision or choice, you have to deal with the results, whether good or bad. Example: you chose to skip studying for the exam, and now you're failing. You made your bed and lie in it. This expression likely originates from the idea that if you've gone to the trouble of making your bed, you should not complain when it's time to lie down in it, regardless of how comfortable or uncomfortable it is.
Get out of bed on the wrong side. If someone is in a bad mood, we say they got out of bed on the wrong side. It's used to describe a person who is grumpy or irritable for no apparent reason. Example: why is she so moody today? Did she get out of bed on the wrong side? This idiom likely refers to the superstition that if a person gets out of bed on the left side, it will bring bad luck or a negative mood. Over time, the phrase evolved to simply refer to being in a bad mood.
Put it to bed. This idiom means to bring a topic, task, or issue to a final conclusion or resolution. It's often used in a professional or organizational context. Example: we need to put this issue to bed before the meeting ends, so let's make a decision now. The phrase comes from the idea of putting something to rest, like tucking something into bed for the night, suggesting that a matter should be settled and left alone, just like a person going to sleep.
Hit the hay. This is an informal way of saying go to bed or go to sleep. It's used when someone is very tired and ready to rest. Example: I'm so tired after today's long hike, I think I'll hit the hay early tonight. This idiom originates from the time when people slept on mattresses made of hay. To hit the hay meant to lie down on the bed, especially one made from this material.
Bed of roses. When someone says life isn't a bed of roses, they mean that life isn't always easy or perfect. A bed of roses would imply comfort and luxury, so the phrase suggests that life is often difficult and filled with challenges. Example: life hasn't been a bed of roses for him, but he's managed to overcome every obstacle. The phrase may come from the idea that a bed of roses, while beautiful and fragrant, might not be as comfortable as it seems. It conveys the idea that while things may appear perfect from the outside, they can still be filled with difficulties.
These idioms are fun and practical. Try using them in your conversations.
Did you know beds are also culturally significant? In many cultures, the way a bed is made or positioned has special meaning.
For example, in feng shui, the placement of your bed affects the energy flow in your room and your life.
And in some cultures, there are traditions for decorating a wedding bed, symbolizing prosperity and happiness for the couple.
It's amazing how a simple piece of furniture can carry so much meaning. Now it's your turn. Think about the bed you use at home. How would you describe it?
Use some of the vocabulary we taught you, like mattress, pillow, or blanket. Here's my example. My bed is a queen-size bed with a memory foam mattress. It has white cotton sheets and 2 fluffy pillows. I also have a thick comforter for cold nights.
That's great. Listeners, you can write your description or say it out loud to practice.
Before we wrap up, let's share some fun facts about beds. The most expensive bed in the world costs over $150,000. It's called the floating bed because it uses magnets to hover above the floor. The average person spends about 1/3 of their life in bed. In medieval times, people slept sitting up because lying down was associated with death.
Beds sure have come a long way.
So, who knew there was so much to say about beds? From their history to their vocabulary and even their cultural significance, beds are a fascinating topic.
We hope you've learned something new today. Next time you lie down in your bed, you'll appreciate it even more.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this podcast with your friends.
And as always, happy learning. Bye for now.